What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking out the CBR. I want to talk to you about what I'm going to be doing with this bike and what I've planned for this bike. Alright, man, let's get up on the bike. Whew, feels good to ride the CBR. I haven't rode this thing in about, I want to say, a month now, and I haven't been ignoring her, good old Holly here, but I did a few things on the road glide, and this bike is a side project. So finally today I got a chance, an opportunity to ride her. See, I miss riding this this bad boy. But today I want to talk to you about what I've in store for this bike. So, as you know, this is my 2018 CBR 650, and I know it's not the 600 RR. I know it's not the 1000 RR, but this sport bike is for me. It's a little more upright position, and it has the power that I need. I don't need to go crazy. I mean, this probably to the back wheel probably is like, what, 85 horsepower. So it's not too bad. It's all you need anyway. But some modifications I want to do to it. So far what I've done is I replaced this windscreen, and I also put shorty levers on here, and I also put a fender eliminator kit for the back. I actually did not film those because, to tell you the truth, I put these on even before I decided to make a YouTube channel. So what do I have in store? First off, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have to do the service for it. I was gonna let the dealer do it here, the local dealer, but they wanted to charge me parts and labor probably around 300 bucks. And I came to think about it, and I said, I mean, it's an oil change, check the fluids, check the chain. I feel like I could do it. So I started doing my research. YouTube is a great tool, but sometimes it's not really bike specific. So what I actually did, I found a service manual for this bike, and it teaches you how to do everything, tear down the engine to simple oil change. So that's something that I bought, I invested in. It's called Haynes. No, I'm sorry, I have to get you the actual book of it. I'll take a picture and I'll leave it here. They do make service manuals for Harleys. They make service manuals for other Hondas. They make service manuals for a lot of bikes, and these are mechanics that worked on these bikes and wrote. So I decided to, I'll invest in that. So that was 30 bucks. I got it off Amazon. So I invested in that, and once I got the book in, I started reading, what kind of oil does this need? What kind of, do I need any other things? What kind of filters? It's a wealth of information on this with this book, and I probably couldn't do half the work if I didn't have this book. So I'm gonna decide to do my own maintenance on this bike. Now, my background is medical. Don't know much about, well, I do know some things about cars and bikes, but I've never actually worked on it. So I'm gonna actually work on this bad boy. So while I was at it, I actually, sorry for the wind there, while I was at it, I actually was saying to myself, hey, well, if I'm actually going to do the oil change on here, let's do an exhaust on here. So I also purchased an exhaust, and I also purchased, of course, you know, I know rule of thumb, more air going out, you got to pull more air in. So I'm gonna go, I bought a K&N reusable high flow air filter for this Honda. And then also I bought a K&N oil filter to do the oil change, actual motor oil that requires for this bike. Again, it's slipping my mind. I can't remember what kind of what the numbers on the oil says, like 10W4. I don't know what it is. So I'll actually put a picture in the video and I'll show you what it recommends. So I did get the oil, everything for the oil change. I did get everything for the exhaust. I actually bought new gaskets for the exhaust because I mean, this bike isn't really old, so I probably could get away with using it, but you know what, I'm going to change them. Like I said, I got the high flow air filter for this. I have the manual, and also one other thing I purchased. I wasn't going to do it, but you know what, at the end of the day I said I want the bike to run right. So what I did was actually bought a Power Commander 5, which I'll try to be installing on this bike also. You know, I think it's going to be maybe the hardest part for me, but I really feel confident as long as I have that service manual with me. It tells you how to take apart the fairings, it tells you how to take apart everything that you need to know. I feel confident enough that I can read directions and get through this whole thing. So really feel that I can do all those things even without a mechanic background, you know. You know, I'm just gonna have to take my time with it. I'm not going to rush everything, but that's my plan with this bike, you know. I'm probably gonna put I'm gonna put frame sliders on here, maybe change out the actual foot pegs here. The foot pegs that come in here, it's almost like a sport touring foot peg. It has rubber on it. Yeah, it cuts the vibration on it. I don't feel as vibey. So also maybe I want to change these grips too. If you don't know, with this bike, the engine's a little vibey when you get a little higher RPM. You know, right now I'm cruising at 5,000 RPM, but once I spool it up, it's really getting vibey here right now. So, you know, going on the highway, we're riding this on the highway, it's kind of annoying. So maybe if I get some grips, maybe I'll isolate the vibration a little bit, but you know, I don't think so it'll happen. So yeah, man, that's what I wanted to do with this bike. You know, have a little fun with it, throw a new exhaust on it, obviously do the maintenance first, required maintenance. That probably entails you know, changing the oil, checking all the fluids, making sure the chain is clean, you know, make sure all the electronics work on here. And then, you know, since I'll have the bottom half, the side panels off, I was like, hey, might as well just change the exhaust. So I bought an exhaust. I'll let you know in future videos what kind of exhaust that is. I do have it already, but I want it to be a surprise for you guys. Then also, you know, since I have all that off, might as well go as far as taking the top tank, not off, but you know, up where I can get to the filter, replace the filter, and do a power commander. So it's all one big thing. You know, then, you know, I'm gonna run the maps that they provide you from Power Commander, and then maybe in the near future, what I'm gonna do is actually go to a place and really get it tuned in, dialed in. So first off, a few years back I owned a Heritage, and all I did was the FP3, the exhaust, and the air cleaner, and I did a butt dyno tune. I just did my own custom map, how I drive, and it felt good. It really did. But sometimes it felt like it lacked power a little bit. So this time around, when I bought my 2020 Road Glide, I actually, once I put the stage 1 in it, I said, you know what, I want to let them dyno tune it, dial it in, and I have no regrets after they did that. I really have no regrets. It felt like a different bike, you know, and you know, I feel like, you know, I'm gonna do all the work for this, and maybe may get power out of this, maybe. You know, even if I get, you know, 10 horsepower out of it, which you'll probably never touch because I'll be higher in the rev range, you know, it's 10 more horsepower. But if I dyno tune it and tune it to, maybe I'll get more. Maybe 10 horsepower is the max what you get out of the dyno tune. Who knows? We're gonna see. I actually should dyno run it before I do it, but I'm not gonna spend the money just to run a stock bike on the dyno. So, you know, I mean, if I could squeeze a little more power out of this, why not? You know, have a little more fun with it. You know, I like going fast, but I feel, you know, with this type of bike, even with sport bikes, they're fast enough. I'd rather work on taming this beast. I'd rather work on my skills than actually putting more power into the bike that I'll never probably touch. You know, as a rider, I feel like, you know, you have to hone your skills. Honing the skills, no matter what kind of bike you are on, it'll be a fast bike. I mean, I hear stories about, you know, these guys that are really experienced, they're on R3s, ripping around the track faster than the people that are on R1s. I mean, does it happen? Yeah. In the straight, can the R3 catch up? No. But in twisties, everyone, especially if you're not a experienced track day rider in twisties, I feel that's the equalizer right there, you know, in turns and stuff. So, you know, always hone your skills. That's what I always thought, you know. Like they always say, I don't know who said it, but I like the quote, you know, don't be scared of the man that knows 1,000 kicks. Be scared of the man that practices the same kick 1,000 times, you know. So, you know, honing your skills on a motorcycle is one thing, and just adding more power and not honing your skills is another. So that's what I want to do. You know, this is a fun little bike, and I really can't wait to see what it does and what it could potentially be. But yeah, just wanted to make this quick video with you guys. You know, it's a little late Sunday afternoon, taking a ride. I had an opportunity to take out the bike, so if you do like my idea of building this bike out, just almost like putting a stage 1 in it, pipe, well, doing its maintenance, doing a pipe, doing an air cleaner, doing the power commander, dyno tuning it. If you like that sort of thing, make sure you hit subscribe. Also give this this video a like, and also hit that bell if you want to be notified by good old YouTube when I upload something. Hey, you never know, you might like the video. So have a safe fun Sunday, and I'll see you later. Peace out.